One of the most magical birth charts I have ever seen. Can you guess who it is? Today we're going to talk about the birth chart of Lana Del Rey. It is incredible. Get ready. This is actually the most reflective celebrity birth chart that I've ever seen. Lana is constantly merging with the world around her and intuitively knows what they want. So her presence morphs to reflect their desires. It's actually a lot less about her than we may think. The South Node conjunct the Ascendant in Scorpio. This is indicative of her Lizzie Grant era happening really early in her life. She has probably been doing this morphing herself to match the desires of the beholder thing for many lifetimes. With Saturn here too, she's always going to feel very distant and private from us, like we can't quite touch or understand her essence. Daddy stuff seen with this Saturn placement. But her traditional ruler Mars in the 8th house in a water sign, part of a stellium. There are literally millions of different versions of her that live in people's heads. With this wild water presence in the 8th house, she's aware of the fact that her presence is ethereal and elusive. Other people are always projecting onto her, and there's something receptive about her being and her nature that allows this to happen because she knows that she will never quite be able to explain herself. I guarantee she has heard the phrase, "You are my dream girl, dream woman," hundreds of times in her life. But she's a seer and she knows that it actually has nothing to do with her. The most perfectly 8th house thing ever is that she didn't have her time of birth out there for a while, so we were all just speculating whether or not she was a Gemini or a Cancer. Born right on the solstice, she did capture 0 degrees of Cancer, which is a world point. And despite being in the 8th house, this is the fame indicator in her chart. With a Leo midheaven, her sun on the world point, 0 degrees of a cardinal sign, means that her life will have a giant impact by illuminating shadows that exist within her that also connect with the experience of many people, specifically women, Cancer. This world point sun would fall on the natural zodiac's IC, so we're talking about her putting the secrets out there. They're singing about money and controversial topics, definitely related to the 8th house, specifically Mercury there. But this moon in the 9th house in Leo opposite Jupiter, searching for transcendence and higher meaning through travel and exploration, lots of different partners, Aquarius, but also for some self-esteem that's also represented by her 1st house placements. Literally the music video for Ride. Like, watch that if you want to understand what's happening with her moon. Pluto in the 12th house, her soul is finishing up a very long cycle. This is very mystical, but there's a deep sense of exhaustion here as well. This is the birth chart of an icon.